Hey everyone, I'm Goodyear from Blackjack Advisors, and today we're reviewing card counting as seen on television. I'm a little bit scared for this, honestly. Alright, this is from the TV show Reacher. I have never seen this show, but I have actually seen this clip before, and I know that this is a particularly brutal one. So let's watch it.
Looks like I'm not the only one who couldn't sleep.
Numbers relax me. Figured if I was gonna do math, I might as well make some walking around money. Stand.
Ma'am, you're showing 10 and 8 on 2 of your hands.
That's right. And I could double down and risk it all for potentially larger payout, or I could stand and have a guaranteed win because the next card out of that shoe is gonna bust you.
We're 19 seconds into this clip and I already don't like it. I don't like it. My issue with this is that they are insinuating that a card counter would know the next card coming out of the shoe. And that just is not the case. You're playing the game to the best of your ability based on probability, but you don't know what the next card coming out of the shoe is.
My grandmother always said pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered.
She's no hog.
I'm no hog, so I'm gonna stand.
As you wish. 15. Too many.
Congratulations,
here's the
ma'am.
back off.
You're having a very lucky night. Maybe you'd like to celebrate with a concert. On us.
Thank you.
Ladies of the 80s, Debbie Gibson, Tiffany, and Taylor Dane performing their biggest hits. If you hurry, you can actually catch a second half.
I'm having fun,
And we know you're counting cards.
which isn't illegal if you do it in your head. But seeing that your chief of security was kind enough to comp us a suite, I'll cut you some slack. I'll use those muscles and help me carry these to the cashier window. You can give these tickets to the guy in the members only jacket. It looks like you would enjoy some 80s ladies.
Okay. I'm so glad that's over. I used to love watching card counting scenes in movies, but since becoming a card counter myself, now it's just frustrating to watch what people think card counting looks like. So the table play in that video is completely false. I've already addressed that. We don't know what the next card coming out of the shoe is, but in a situation like that, if we're at a high true count, the dealer is showing a 5, and we have an 8 and a 10, what more likely would be the response is to double down both of those hands in a really high count, get as much money on the table as we can while there's an influx of 10s and aces in the shoe, which could cause the dealer to bust that 5. That's what you would do as a card counter. They, of course, portrayed it much differently, insinuating that she knows what the next card is that's coming out of the shoe. And it's just simply not the case. The other part that I love about this scene is that they show the back off. And I have been backed off from a lot of casinos. I've seen a lot of different tactics that are used to get a card counter off the table. But the one that I've never seen is offering tickets to a show in order to get a card counter off the table. Because one, it's not going to work. So a casino would never try that. Two, it costs them money. So why would they do that? What's more likely would be that the pit boss is going to come up, say, ma'am, your game is just too good for us. You're allowed to play anything else, but just not blackjack. And that's a more realistic back off and a more realistic one that you'd see in Vegas or a high-end resort, which is what it looks like she's in. All right, glad that is over. Let's move on.
Rainman?
Yeah.
Let's play some cards. Yeah.
You want to hit?
No, you don't want to hit where you've got 18.
Want to hit.
Sorry, you have 18. You don't want to hit. He doesn't want to hit. Hit me.
Definitely want to hit.
Hitting 18. He doesn't want to hit.
Hit me, hit me,
Don't,
hit me.
don't. You took my queen, Ray. I've got a 10. I needed that queen. I can't take your queen.
Sir, please don't touch the cards.
I need my own queen, Ray.
There's lots and
There's lots of them?
lots and lots of them.
Hold on here. Hold on here for a second. I'm gonna double down.
Queen. Queen.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You gotta love this town. I'm going for it, Nick.
Looks like it. It certainly looks like it.
You want to bet 1 chip or 2 chips, Ray?
Bet 2.
Bet 2?
Dealer mispay. Did anybody see that? There's a dealer mispay right there, and they just didn't address it.
Hey, what's your secret, guys?
We cheat.
This is Sam. Table 47.
About 85,000.
5,000? Call the guy in the sky.
Sam did.
Sam did. Okay, I'll take over for that.
Doing well. I'm happy for you.
What do you see?
Well, he's not catching the hold card, and he's not past posting us.
I don't see him using a computer.
Well, he's not, but something's not right. You know there's no one in the world can count into a 6-deck shoot.
So there's 2 things that I want to point out that the surveillance worker says. So first, when they pan into the surveillance room, you can hear him saying that he's not hole carding and that he's also not capping his bets. To hole card would be to try to see the dealer's undercard as they tuck it under the up card. And then to cap your bets would be to add more money to your bets once the cards are dealt. So what they're determining in that surveillance room is that both of those factors are not in play and there's nothing illegal going on. The second thing that the surveillance worker mentions, which I find funny, is that the surveillance worker says that there's no one on earth who can count a 6-deck shoe. And that is a common misconception. Whether it's 6 decks or even 8 decks, it's not harder to count cards on that shoe.
Hold it here. Watch my chips. I'm gonna be back in a second.
Go right ahead, sir.
Ray, what are you doing? We're in the middle of a hand. Come on, you don't leave in the middle of a hand. Ray. Come on, we are hot. We are red hot. The Babbitt brothers kicking ass in Vegas.
We look forward.
We got Cleopatra and Caesar over there waiting for you. Come on, Ray.
Look at all this glamorous merchandise.
Little 1 for bad, 2 for good,
Yeah,
huh?
20.
20?
Yeah.
You mean it's gonna hit on 20?
Yeah, 20. Definitely 20.
$3,000 on 20.
Definitely 20.
Definitely 20?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It's not your game, Ray.
Yeah.
I just lost $3,000.
Yeah.
That's $3,000 I lost. Come on,
Yeah.
Ray. Come on. Little black. Oh. No.
Yeah.
It's all easy. Don't start banging yourself, all right? Maybe we'll play a little bit later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cash in.
Yeah, cash in.
Yeah, I haven't seen that scene since becoming a card counter, and it's actually not that bad. My biggest issue with that scene would be that they were up 85,000, which the whole scene just kind of made it seem like you don't even lose a hand as a card counter, which isn't true. You can lose a hand as a card counter, but overall, that scene wasn't horrible.
What are we gonna do? We are so fucked. Hey guys, did you find it?
Nope.
But check this out.
My flag boy and your flag boy sitting by the fire. My flag boy sitting your flag boy. I'm gonna set your flag on fire. Talking about Kena, Kena, Waika Waika Wane. Check him off,
Exchange only, 10,000.
They showed that chip exchange happening very quickly. I would just like to note that buying in $10,000 in any real casino is going to take you a minimum of 10-15 minutes. I'm just complaining now. I'm just using the platform to complain anyway.
Hey, these seats taken? Feel free.
All right, let's play some blackjack.
Shut up, bitches!
Austin.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you!
Splitting 5.
Splitting fives? That I don't like. Never split fives.
I don't even know you, but I'm gonna tell you that's dumb.
Yes! Hey, come on! He can't lose! He can't lose!
I think the pit boss is watching him.
Oh my God!
Are you okay?
I'm such a klutz. I get so nervous when I gamble. I'm so silly.
It happens. Whoa, hold on a beat. Okay, let's just take it easy. This is my wife.
It's
Make sure,
hurting.
does it hurt? Does this hurt?
Oh, ow.
You all right?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. I think you're fine. Let's go.
Really?
Good to go.
Okay.
I said I'll tell you all the story about the joker and the thief. I said I'll tell you all the story about
Thanks,
the
buddy.
joker and the thief.
That's for
I said,
you.
I'll tell you all about the joker and the thief in the night.
This is a good movie. I'll have to rewatch this one. But as for the scene, you're just not going to learn to count cards that quick. They make it seem like he kind of learned like in an afternoon and then took it into the casino. It takes a little bit longer than that to learn how to count cards, somewhere around 250 hours of training. And they also have the woman fall out of her chair in order to stop the back off, and there's really no reason for that. I've never heard of a card counter using that tactic to cause a scene and distract the pit boss to avoid the back off, because it's just usually going to be a polite conversation. But overall, I like that scene.
Blackjack.
Give me a chip rack, please. Gonna raise the limit.
No.
I'll play the whole table then.
That's pretty accurate. Will you raise the table limit? No. Oh, that part's accurate. They are not going to raise the limits for just anybody.
See the girl with the diamond ring? She knows how to shake that thing all right now.
I'm not greedy. You gotta win sometime.
Blackjack.
I can't even hate on it because that's the most pimp thing I have ever seen. Nah, I'm not greedy. You've got to win sometime. And then puts out a $5 chip. And then the dealer gets a blackjack. Again, I guess this is another one of those movies that's going to insinuate that a card counter knows exactly what's going to happen on the next hand, and it's just not true. There would be no way in order to know what's going to happen in every hand.
What the fuck is this?
Retribution for 5,000 warnings. And what you mouth? In front of a lady. Thanks.
Shake that thing! Baby, shake that thing!
God, what a thing when luck comes calling, huh?
Son of a goddamn bitch.
It looks like there's about $300,000 in front of him.
Good.
Okay. $300,000 in one session. Alright, my guy.
I win. I'm over 500. And that'll be the last you ever hear of me.
$15.
Isn't exactly a round number, then I was never one to quibble.
Okay, that scene was something. They're trying to show that he wins every single hand, that he knows exactly what the hand is going to look like, who's going to win, and then they also show him at the end there losing his mind and having a big sweat over the last hand he played. All of it inconsistent, none of it makes sense. But it was an entertaining scene. That's all they're worried about. That's what we can determine for sure from these movies, is that they were not concerned at all of making sure that anything they're portraying is accurate, but they did make it entertaining, so good for them. And just like anything, card counting gets over dramatized in these movies. They try to make it more exciting than it really is. The truth is, you never know what card's coming out next in the shoe. You never know if you're going to win the hand or if you're going to lose the hand. You're just playing this game over the long run. You can guarantee that you'll win more than you lose over thousands of blackjack hands played, but you don't win every hand like they show in these movies. So, really entertaining. It was really fun to watch these videos with you guys. Let me know in the comments section your thoughts, and let us know if there's any videos that you'd like me to react to. I'd love to do another series like this. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Goodyear from Blackjack Advisors, and if you're interested in learning how to count cards, I'll put a link in the description to the Blackjack Advisors school community where you can learn how to count cards with active blackjack professionals like myself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.